She's like, there's no way my son had heroin and crack on him. It's not his truck. Look at him. He's short and he's fat. He does not do crack.
It's time for the Garage Boozing Podcast.
What's up, nerds, and welcome back to another episode of the Garage Boozing Podcast. I'm your host, the man with absolutely no plan, the Chase with the face for radio, Chase Shurga. And support for the Garage Boozing Podcast is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. They obsess over their technology developments to provide you with the best tools for your grooming experience. Manscaped is trusted by over 2 million men worldwide, and I have an exclusive offer for my listeners. 20% off plus free shipping when you use the promo code TGBP20 at manscaped.com. That TGBP obviously stands for the Garage Boozing Podcast. But all right, boys, trim that junk of yours. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code TGBP20 at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com with promo code TGBP20. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. But all right, folks, today I have one hell of an episode for you. I'm joined by a good friend of mine, Marat, and also the first time ever, four-time guest, back by popular demand, Matt Beshara. And we even finished this episode with everybody's favorite game, Words with Chase. And I know you guys are going to love it. So with that being said, you know what time it is. It's time to sit back, relax, kick your feet up, crack open a cold one, and if you're really feeling fruity, take a shot. Why not? Because this week's episode of the Garage Boozing Podcast starts now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Garage Boozing Podcast. Today I am joined by two very special guests. To my right, your left, if you're watching on YouTube, we have Marat, and on my left, your right, we've got the first four-time ever, most appearing guest on the Garage. Holy fuck, what's wrong with me today? Garage Boozing Podcast, Matt Beshara. Matt, Marat, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Glad to be here again.
Very excited.
And
And again.
And again. And again.
You are a legend, Matt.
And the next day, and the next day, and the next day.
Again?
So when I first met Marat, and I was telling him about the podcast, trying to get him on the podcast, right? And one time he was getting into the story he wanted to tell me, and I completely cut him off. We're getting ready for the story.
Oh,
finally. And this was like a month ago. And I'm like, dude, don't tell me the story. This has to wait for the podcast, because he says a really good story, so let's see if it's a good story. So Marat, tell me the story you got here for us.
Oh, geez. Well, so I was working at this dealership that doesn't exist anymore. It was on Wolf Road in Albany, and I needed to move. I was moving to another apartment, and I at the time I just started talking to one of my close friends, Chris, again, and so I asked him to help me move. And at the same time, I asked my boss, "Hey, can I borrow one of the box trucks in the back?" So he's like, "Yeah, absolutely." So he threw me the keys. He's like, "Here, take this one." So I remember getting in the box truck and looking down to my left, and there's like a dirty spoon, and it's like wrapped in paper towels. I'm like, somebody just left some like yogurt or something like that in here. I'm not going to touch this. So,
Oh boy.
I go and pick up my buddy Chris, and he had asked his cousin Ben to help us out, and I never met Ben before, so it was my first time meeting him, and everything was cool. You know, we hung out for a little bit, and then, you know, he helped me out a lot. You know, he was sweating and all that. You know, he helped me move all my crap, and we loaded up the box truck, unloaded at my new spot, and I was going to drop them off. They had left their car at my parents' house, so I pull into my parents' neighborhood, and I get pulled over by a state trooper. And I'm thinking like, oh, God, this night will never end. I was still in my work clothes, too. I had to rush everything. So he pulls me over. He's like, have you been drinking? I'm like, no, sir. I'm not a huge fan of alcohol. This is a special occasion. So garage boozing, folks. So I'm like, no, sir. You know, we just moved everything. And, you know, I was confident. So I gave him a little bit of attitude. I'm not going to lie. And he's like, step out of the vehicle. And he was only like 4'10", so he had this like Napoleon complex. Yeah. He's like, I'm going to breathalyze you. And I said, let's do it. So I breathe in that fucking thing, 0.00. You know what I mean? I was just exhausted. He's like, fuck. So he's like pissed now. He puts me through the sobriety test. I do all that crap. My buddy's got a little bit of something on him, and he hides it under his nuts. So luckily that didn't get caught. So I'm out there, and then he goes, well, I'm going to search the van. And I go, sir, well, it's not mine. It's not my truck. You know what I mean? It's empty. All my stuff's out of here. He goes, well, I'm going to search it. I say, you can go ahead, man. I'm not hiding anything. So I see him go and put on some gloves, and he goes and he's digging through there, and it was freezing outside. I didn't even have a jacket with me, and I'm just sitting there shivering, and comes over and he's like, anything you need to tell me about? You got one chance. I'm like, what are you talking about, man? You sure? You don't want to tell me about anything? Anything that you think would pique my interest? I'm like, no, sir, not at all. And then I go, you don't need to plant anything on me. I'm not Frank Lucas, man. And he got like real pissed. He was like, oh yeah, you weren't going to tell me about the heroin and the crack and the syringes and all that stuff in there. And I was like, whoa, holy shit! What are you talking about? So he drags me over to the front. It's all there on the dashboard. Just bag of heroin, crack, couple needles, and that freaking spoon that I saw when I got in the vehicle that I thought was for yogurt.
Oh,
had like residue
no.
all over it. So, he's like, all right, scumbag, I'm arresting you. So I get arrested for heroin and crack. And I go down to the police station. I'm just talking to the cop. I'm like, dude, you just ruined my life. Like, never done this shit in my life. Never seen it up close. Never been around heroin or crack ever in my life. You know what I mean? So I'm chained to his desk, and I'm sitting there. And then my buddy at the time, he brought the truck back to my mom's house and like told her, he's like, hey, Marat just got arrested for some shit. So you're going to want to go to the police station. I hear her. I'm chained to the desk. She walks in and she's like, where's my son? Where's my son? And the lady cop was like, oh, ma'am, he's in processing right now. I can't see him. And my mom goes, what'd he do? What, do you have some pot on him? You know, whatever. So, and the lady goes, no, ma'am, actually your son had heroin and crack. And my mom starts laughing, and she's like, there's no way my son had heroin and crack on him. It's not his truck. Look at him. He's short and he's fat. He does not do crack.
Okay, that's a good point. Go, Mom.
So I kind of hear that. I'm like, oh shit, dude, my mom. So I end up going to jail for like the night, and I make bail. And
What
all
was
that
that
shit.
like, going to jail for the night?
I mean, I was just sitting in a cell by myself.
Was there like a bed and a toilet in there?
No, it was just like a bed and just bars.
So if you have to piss, what do you do?
I mean, you just ask them. I wasn't in like jail.
It was like
in the police station.
Sure.
So I was like, okay. And the next day, I ended up getting out at like noon. So every Sunday we had to work. This was a Saturday night. I go to work, and my boss, he's like, oh, here he is, superstar salesman, late again. Great, Marat. Why don't you tell everybody why you're late? And I go, you want to know, Pete? Because last night I got arrested for heroin and crack in your truck. Oh, and he's like, holy shit. And he's like, all right, meeting over. Everybody go sell a car. Marat, come with me. I go in there. He's like, what the hell, man? I'm so sorry. At the time, they fired one of the sales managers because he was doing heroin. He was locking himself in the bathroom, customer bathroom, shooting up for like 45 minutes at a time.
Holy
So
fuck.
they gave him enough chances. They ended up firing him, and they fucking let him use the box truck that I used right before me to move.
What's a box truck?
It's a big truck with like a U-Haul.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So a literal box truck.
Yeah.
What did you think?
I don't know. I wasn't sure.
A box truck?
with a
Oh,
box
like a
on it.
box truck. Oh, a box truck's it's like a box truck.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. But
So he tells me he's got a lawyer for me. My mother's making me use her lawyer. Sorry, Mom, this lawyer was shit. He was terrible. He's like, I got you. I said, well, I'm not taking a plea deal. I didn't do anything. So I see the judge. I tell the judge, look, it's not mine. I'll take a drug test, whatever. You're only going to find a little bit of pot in there. I don't do hard drugs. So, he's like, okay, all right. So he gave me a new court date. We go. My lawyer comes back. He's like, yeah, so got you a great deal. You got 3 years probation and 26 hours community service. And I was like, oh, that's great. Now you're fired. So got rid of his ass.
if you fire a lawyer, do you still have to pay him?
Yeah, I paid him just for that one appearance.
Okay.
So
What'd that cost? If you don't mind
it's like
me asking?
$300.
Okay, I didn't know how
he,
much.
He didn't do anything. It wasn't much.
Oh, I got you a great deal, even though it's not.
He was a
yours.
shitty lawyer.
Did he believe that it wasn't yours?
I don't think so. He didn't even listen to me.
Oh, I got you a
Yeah.
good deal.
Yeah, it was terrible. So I go and tell my boss that, and he's like, I got a lawyer for you. So I end up going to court again. And this is my favorite part of the story. Like,
Oh, it gets better.
I'm sitting there, right? And I'm just waiting for this lawyer. Everybody's already sitting down, and I'm just like, holy shit, is this guy going to be here? All of a sudden, this like 6'5", like 400-pound Italian dude with this awesome like suit, like perfect suit,
Fucking mob
walks in. I'm just like, holy shit. Walks up to me, goes, are you Marat? I was like, yeah. He goes, I'll be right back. He walks right up to the lawyer or to the judge, and he starts doing hand motions, points to me. He's like, he comes back over to me, and he's like, go see the judge. And then he just leaves. That was it. I never said a word to him. I go see the judge, and the judge apologizes to me and just lets me go. So I got out of it completely.
That's sick.
Fucking crazy.
Draft Top. The Draft Top was designed to give you a better drinking experience all around, and this is how. So you take your beer can, place it in your hand, and then you take our cool little nifty Draft Top, you stick it right on top of the beer can, give it a little squeeze, and then a little friction, a little to the left, a little to the right. Boom, that easy. You take the tool, push it right inside, and guess what? It just took the top of your beer can right off. By removing the top of the beer can, you get an all-around better drinking experience. You can smell the aromas of the alcohol, you can chug your beer a hell of a lot faster. So forget about a red Solo cup, I'll fill you up. Draft Top just turned your beer can into a cup. So I want you to have one, you want you to have one, Draft Top wants you to have one, and you can get yours now at www.drafttop.com. And don't forget to use promo code 10%-garagebozing at checkout. That is 10%-garage-boozing for 10% off www.drafttop.com site-wide. Get yours now, thank me later. All right, back to the show.
You probably had a clean record at the time.
Oh,
right?
absolutely. Yeah. The only other time I got arrested was when I was like real young for like nothing. And I was laughing the whole time and nothing happened.
Oh, yeah, you were telling me this, so you got arrested. You're like, oh, sick, I'm getting arrested.
Yeah, I was like, oh, finally, man. I never
hear-
thought this would happen.
I want to hear this one now. What'd you get arrested?
Oh, Jesus. I had a little bit of pot on me.
He's got to put the beer down. He's like, oh.
But this, I went to the gas station with my buddy. We were going to a party, and this guy. So in Latham, there's this restaurant, and behind it's a hotel. Across the street's a gas station. In that hotel, state troopers go there to like sleep and all that stuff. So they just like take breaks or do whatever the hell they want to do. And
That's weird.
yeah, just like a resting. It's like right off the highway, right off the Northway. So this kid, he was like 50 years old. He was dressed like a kid, like a grungy kid on a skateboard. Comes in from across the street, comes up to me, and he's like, "Hey, bro, you got any pot, man? Can you help me out?" I was like, "Dude, I have no idea who you are." He's like, "Come on, bro, you got any pot? I know you got it, dude. I know you got it." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I don't smoke. Just leave me the hell alone." So he's like, "Oh, whatever, man, whatever." And he skateboards back across the street. So I get my caddy, pull out, take a left. All of a sudden, this cop just like scoots behind me. I'm like, "What the hell's going on?" So then I pull into my street, same spot as the story, same exact spot. And he pulls me over. He's like, the guy I was with, the total scumbag, don't talk to him anymore, but he's like, "Hey, Chad, how you doing, bud?" He's like, "Where's the pot?" And he just keeps asking. So I just look at him. I'm like, "Dude, it's in my glove box." I give it to him. He arrests me for the pot. I'm laughing the whole freaking time.
He arrested you? He didn't give you a slap on the wrist? You got arrested?
Yeah. It was like 12 years ago.
Oh, okay,
13 years ago. It was a long time ago.
That reminds me of the beginning of Pineapple Express when they're like, illegal!
Yeah, right. Yeah, so stupid. $100.
Yeah.
$100 and a fine. Not on my record. But that was the only other time.
So he put you in cuffs. You're like, sick!
Yeah, I was like, "This is fucking awesome, dude."
Thanks,
That was
man.
nothing. Yeah, it was great. I was excited. Right after that, smoked some more pot.
Nice. How long were you in jail that time?
Oh, like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Brought me in there. I gave him all the money I had in my pocket. It was like $400.
They give you a ride home?
Got out. No, I got picked up by my buddies.
Dicks.
Smoked some pot.
Smokes. You're like, oh, I need a little something to take the edge off now.
Yeah.
Wow. What a story.
Good times.
That's fucking wild.
All I can think of when you're talking about that older guy, like on the skateboard, is like Steve Buscemi, where he's like,
kinda
"What's
what he
up, my
looked like."
fellow kids?" Him and the skateboard and all that. "What's up, my fellow kids?"
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy shit.
So, ladies and gentlemen, now it's beer review time.
Dickens cider.
Ooh.
That's my favorite. I picked this beer specifically because of the can. It's Shiner Wicked Juicy IPA.
Okay. I can give you my rating right now without even tasting it.
You've had it before?
Enjoy
0.
Shiner beer.
You can't.
I hate IPAs.
Yo, what are we doing out of
Me
10?
too, me too.
We doing out of 10?
0 out of 10, yeah.
0.0. Cheers.
Oh, I didn't taste it yet. Here we go.
Oh my god. That's fucking shitty.
Here, let me take a sip.
That's terrible. Oh,
I mean,
I gotta try it one more time just to make sure.
I feel like this is what I would taste
Oh,
if I were
God.
to eat like a bunch of asparagus and then piss in a cup
Christ.
and then put it in the fridge and then drink it.
Tastes like
this
fucking
beer would
sweat.
taste like that.
Tastes like sweat. Like I just licked a sweaty shirt.
Yeah, like someone's armpit. You just
God.
start.
that's fucking terrible.
Shiner, do not drink this. I give this.
Wicked Juicy IPA.
Fuck. I feel like there's shittier beer, so I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 10.
Rookie score.
I don't want to give it a 0.
Just a solid 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 1.
This is like a 0.2.
Professional.
I want to save my 0 for like a real shitty one. Like this is really shitty, but like
Well, that was a rookie score because there's no decimal point, but that's okay. I'm going to go.
okay. So I'm gonna give it a 0.9 then.
Okay, there you go.
What about a 0.69?
Every drop of Shiner is brewed in Shiner, Texas. Wicked Juicy IPA.
Made from real man sweat.
India Pale Ale. And it's 5.
It's probably an Indian man's sweat. They just
Exactly.
like they have him
It's
on
a
a treadmill.
telemarketer sweat.
They have him on a treadmill and then they like wipe him off with a towel and then they just wring
Right.
the towel out into a bucket and then they can it. And this
This
what
is sweat from the people who call you about your car's warranty.
We're trying to reach you about your new car warranty. It's about to expire.
5.7% alcohol. 60 IBU.
19.2
5
ounces of shit.
There's a 5.7% chance I ever drink this thing again.
Those are good odds.
Really?
actually.
Yeah, that was very good.
This is the worst beer I've had in a very long time. I'm going to go, I don't know, 1.2. That was fucking terrible.
I think that's high. I think it's high.
Yeah, I think that's high by about 1.0.
I do agree with you. There's got to be
Like if you drink it, like it will get you drunk. So like that's why I gave it a 0.2 because like if you're in a pinch,
Yeah.
like I would only
Oh,
drink this
God.
if I was like 17 and this is what like my dad was out of town.
And that was in the
And this
fridge.
was the only thing he had in the fridge. And me and my buddies like
Right.
want to get drunk, so we're like splitting a tall boy.
Oh my god.
And like I would drink this, but then I'd really question my dad for having shitty taste in beer.
Yeah, yeah. That would be the first conversation I had with him.
Yeah, I'd be like, Dad, we have to sit
Wow.
down and talk.
Yeah, are we going poor? Yeah. Are we going to lose the house, Dad?
That was ass beer.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That was horrible. That
Wow.
was horrendous is the word. Luke always says horrendous, so I'm going to say horrendous. Horrendous.
Horrendous.
But quick little jab at Luke, just because I like to throw them. Me and Marat were talking about this earlier. Luke is the only person I've ever met in my entire life that basically says that you're a moron if you think the aliens exist. Foolish.
Luke also said donuts are not a breakfast food.
That's
That's
also foolish.
He's like, no,
Donuts are
dude, you're
definitely
dude.
breakfast
He's like
food.
thinks I'm in the minority.
You're not.
Because I think a donut.
That's why they
is a
sell them at
breakfast food.
Dunkin' Donuts. That's
Yeah.
why it's like a premiere there.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't come have some of our
He's like,
donuts.
no, it's a dessert. Like I've never went out for like a steak dinner, like mashed potatoes and a vegetable, and been like, all right, what do you want for dessert? I'd like a nice glazed donut. Like, no, that's not what
No.
glazed donut and a coffee.
Yeah, you have a donut and a coffee, and coffee is for breakfast.
Yeah,
100%.
Donut and some
and
Ochai.
it's coffees for breakfast and for closers.
That's why it's Dunkin' Donuts, because you're dunking your donut in the coffee.
Well, actually, now it's just Dunkin'.
Yeah, that's true.
Is it?
Yeah.
America does run on it.
America
Is it
does
really
one-
like just Dunkin'?
Yeah, but I mean, still, all the stores still say, like the older stores say donuts and stuff, but the newer ones say Dunkin'. All their social media just says
But
Dunkin'.
we know the truth.
We know, yeah, we know the real. But anyway,
were
regardless,
You know that?
Successful. IHOP.
Did you
IHOP
know that
tried to be
Dunkin'
IHOP.
Donuts was originated out of a food truck in Boston?
I totally believe it.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
food truck in Boston. Yep, learned that from a good friend of mine.
Why is it called?
Snapple.
Why is it Dunkin' Donuts though? Were they dunking the donuts in the coffee?
Yeah, that's what people
Yeah,
do. Like,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
like
That's what it used to be,
psychopaths.
like the 90s.
Psychopaths will do like an old fashioned donut,
Dude,
just like a plain
You
donut.
take a glazed donut and dip it in some like black coffee. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You've never like dipped like an
very
apple
good.
cider donut in like apple
It
cider.
soaks up the donut. It's bread.
No.
Yeah, like apple cider donut, same thing. You put apple
Yeah,
cider
fuck
donut in
it.
apple cider. Yeah, like people do
Nice
that.
juicy apple.
But like
donut.
people don't usually do it with like a
Wow,
Boston
apples.
cream or anything like that. They'll do it with like old fashioned, like a plain chalky fucking donut.
Ew.
I actually can't get over how bad this was.
Try it
I was-
again. Try it again.
Yeah, take one more sip.
Come on.
Don't spit it. He was. I knew. I know you were gonna spit it, you cock. Shit.
That's like good mouthwash. I feel like.
Yeah, if you want to fucking like. Actually,
If you like the beer taste.
if you gave me like a turd and I had to eat the turd,
That's
and you
probably
were like
better.
gave me this to wash it out, I would then take the turd back and put the turd back in my mouth to get the taste of this beer out.
How much money would it take you to eat a piece of shit?
Oh, dude, you get a piece of shit.
Now, are we talking like a watery
See,
turtle?
I'm already shocked. I'm already shocked at the response. I'm already shocked. Because of a prior proposal you said about for $1 million that you even have to think about this one. This one should be like $5,000.
No, but I'm thinking. But hold on, no. But hear me out because it'd be different amounts for different types of poop.
It's a solid turd.
If it's like a solid, like a fucking like a dog turd that's like solid, that's different than like having to like take a spoon and like eat like diarrhea. Like that would be more. That would take more money.
Well, if you're bringing it, if it's diarrhea and it's a spoon, wouldn't you be drinking the poop?
Well, you drink soup? No, you eat soup.
That might be easier.
That's a good point.
You eat soup.
You do eat soup.
Yeah, why don't you drink soup?
Wow, that's
You
weird.
you can drink broth,
fucked up,
but you're still kind of eating it.
Yeah, but like you never say like, "Oh, I'm done. I drank my soup." No, you're always saying, "Oh, I'm done eating my soup," even though you just drank the rest of the broth. It's fucked up. America.
What if? I don't know. I would say probably realistically. Like, who knows about it? Like, is this like a wide known thing? Like, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, that kid ate a turd."
I mean,
like,
I guess I wouldn't want someone's turd who just ate like a bunch of corn. Then it's
Why?
like,
Then it's nutritional.
What if
but
they
you got,
only ate corn that came out as like
yeah, but
corn
like
on the
I don't
cob?
want to know. I don't want to know what they had before. That's gonna make me like even like I just want to think about it as just a turd.
You don't have to eat the whole turd.
I don't want to picture it like before. Like
take
I
a
don't
little
picture
fork.
the cow when I'm eating a steak.
That's. All right, folks. Let me tell you all about the pump action shotgun tool. Whoa, there's a tool for shotgunning? Hell yeah, there is. So listen to this. The pump action shotgun tool, created by the Drunk Engineers. Love that name, by the way. It makes shotgunning a hell of a lot easier, and let me tell you how. So you're going to take your beer, and you're going to stick it right in the shotgun tool, like this. Hold it like that so the air pockets are up here, and then you're going to give it a little squeeze. You're going to hear pop, bam, pop. But look at that. No mess. So right now the air pocket's right up here, and you're going to want to make sure you take this, push that down, and then what we're going to do is we're going to rotate the tool. Hold the beer can in place to the mouthpiece. Then you're going to put your mouth on the mouthpiece and shotgun. And boom, no mess. You can shotgun at the dinner table, family events, wherever you want with absolutely no mess. So forget shotgunning, slamming a knife right through. Yeah, not a thing anymore. Thanks to the Pump Action Shotgun Tool by Drunk Engineers. And you can get yours right now. So just log on to www.drunkengineers.ca. Don't forget to use promo code GarageBoozing for 15% off site-wide. That's right, promo code GarageBoozing for 15% off site-wide. Go get yours now. Thank me later. Back to the show. All right, folks. For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching at home, I introduce to you the Garage Boozing Championship. Look at this fucking 10 pounds of gold right here.
Look at it. Isn't she lovely?
This thing is fantastic. And today is going to be the first day that we put this belt on the line. And you guys are the first contestants as well as me. So can I win it the first time? I don't know, but let's see. How are we going to defend the championship? Or defend. How are we going to win the championship?
Determine the champ.
Yes, that. Determine. Big word that I didn't know. So,
Words with Chase.
yes. I haven't done that in a minute.
Words.
We can do it today if you can think of 10 words.
Okay.
But,
That'd be fun.
So, how we're going to determine the champion, the inaugural, that's the word, right? Inaugural Garage Boozing Championship. Whoever can shotgun a beer the fastest wins. Are you going to participate?
I am going to relinquish my chance at the
Wow, let's go. All right, so he's already tapping out. The odds are looking good for me.
I got a lot of things to
I'm
do
an
today.
I'm an underdog, but I will try.
Let's go.
Natty, as long as we're not. All right. You want to sweeten the pot? Who can shotgun these fucking
Wicked juicy IPA.
Wicked juicy IPA.
Do you know how to set up a shotgun?
Yeah. Crack the top open. Poke a hole.
You know
You
how
don't
to do
crack the top open.
Oh, well,
you
you
poke
gotta
the
poke a
hole
hole
first.
first. Let's do this, guys. Belt on the line.
In a world.
In a world where Chase puts his belt on the line against his new guest, Marat, who will be victorious?
You can't spell Marat without rat.
M. Rizzle.
All right, folks, for the championship,
Ready?
whoever got the quickest shotgun Are you ready?
Ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready to judge.
3, 2, 1. Let's fucking go!
Someone's got to be Dana White and just put it around his waist.
I don't like it. I don't like the belt around my waist. I like it over my shoulder.
Yeah, I would always hold it over the shoulder as well. It's nice.
But ladies and gentlemen,
You got to whip the strap.
your very first winner of the 10 pounds of gold of the Garage Boozing Championship, none other than your host, the man with absolutely no plan,
Chase.
the Chase with the face for radio, Chase Shergo.
There is an asterisk because several of the audience members believe that Marat actually
There's
won.
a controversy. Chase Sugar, everyone.
I've never had a
I will be back for that belt.
I've never had a championship belt victory in my entire life. I've never had 10 pounds of gold. This is like a weighted blanket, folks. You put this thing over my shoulder, I feel like falling sideways or backwards. I can barely hold this thing up. I'm not strong enough for this. I could lift this for weights. All right, so anyway, real quick, one thing I do want to bring up. So Marat did tell me the other day, he's like, dude, when I first met you, because our friend Kyle had like a fucking fire or something we went to, and that's how I met Marat. I don't even remember meeting Marat. Like, I'm very bad at like faces and names. Like, I meet someone the first time, it doesn't really resonate with me. I'm like, I don't really give a fuck, no offense. But I was like, who the fuck is that guy? Who cares? And Marat goes, dude, when I first met you, I thought you were an asshole. Why did you think I was an asshole?
Because I go into the situation and I was examining. I'm like, all right, I don't know anybody, and you were the loudest. And usually I'm the loudest. So I was like, oh, I don't know.
He can't be louder than me.
Yeah. So I saw you. I was like, oh, fuck, that's the guy from the fucking fire. But I didn't understand your humor at that time. But like, then I met you and I was like, oh, I fucking totally get this shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but like, I didn't do anything to like be a dick,
Nothing.
right?
No, nothing.
I wasn't
nothing.
an asshole.
And I would have never, ever had a problem with you, ever. You know what I mean?
So
it wasn't anything major. It was
was-
just like, oh, he's kind of a dick.
But
But I was wrong. That's why you can't judge a book by its cover.
so you think I look
Never
like a
judge a
dick?
cover by the look
No,
of its book.
no.
It was
I don't know what it was. It was just a vibe that I had.
I can't
and was
believe that
wrong.
because I'm
And I was
never a
wrong.
dick to anybody.
And I was
Like,
wrong.
I'm not a dick.
You're a dick to fucking everybody.
That's not true. I'm a
You walk around fucking,
no.
you walk around fucking Hannaford, he'll be like, "Oh, hey, it's good to see you. How is things?"
Now-
good. And I'll be like, "Who the fuck is that?" I don't fucking know.
All right, now let me ask you: is that being a dick or is that being a troll? Because I'm a
You weren't-
troll all day.
And you weren't being a dick.
Thank
It
you.
was just a bad vibe I had for no reason.
I usually give off a good vibe. When I say hello to someone in
And-
Hannaford I don't know, and you're like, "Who is
and
that?"
I like being honest. And I like being honest.
I don't
be like,
fucking
to be
know.
like, dude, I thought this at first, but you're totally not.
So
Great dude, great dude.
You think I'm a great dude?
Great dude.
So you can tell the world right now that I'm not a dick.
He's not a dick. Chase is not a dick.
How
Great
disappointing is it when you meet someone and you like think that they're like a good dude though, and then you realize like, wow, this guy's a piece of shit. Like
That's the worst.
like the reverse situation.
Yeah, that
just
sucks. That's like Uno, the reverse card.
Yeah.
Dude. Actually, you know what? You know what it was? You asked me a couple weird questions, and I was like, not ready for it. That's what it was.
What'd I ask
and I was like,
For like someone that you don't know to like ask you, like,
I was
it's
like,
like,
oh
I was
Jesus,
probably drunk. What'd I ask?
I fucking forgot.
was
they
he
made
like,
you
would
so
you
mad.
rather have 2 dicks or 3
I wasn't
nuts?
even like mad. I was just like, yeah.
Would you rather have 2 dicks or 3 nuts?
3 nuts.
Yeah, me too.
It depends on where the dicks are.
Right above each other.
Like 2 bananas, like like fucking connected to each other. Like you have a bushel.
One
of
would have
bananas.
to be in the grundle area, so I
Yeah.
can like.
All right, so we're
You
gonna
could have sword fights with yourself when you're pissing.
All right, folks, this is your Garage Boozing champion and host, Chase Sherga. And that was a hell of an episode. I just want to say thank you to Marat. Thank you to Matt for joining me here. I'm sorry I gave you guys some shit beer. I thought it was going to be a lot better depending on the can there. Looks can be deceiving. But apparently we're going to do a quick little game of Words with Chase after this. So I haven't done that in a minute. We're going to have guest host Matt. So I'm going to give him some time to think of his words, and we'll be back. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And we'll see you in a minute.
Words with Chase. Words with Chase. He sucks at words. It's time for Words with Chase.
Wait. All right, folks, welcome back to another round of Words with Chase, everybody's favorite game. And if it's your first time here, second time here, third time here, whatever, if you're not very familiar with Words with Chase, basically, the guest host in this scenario is going to be Matt.
Hi.
Gives me 10 words. I have to name the definition. I get 3 lifelines. Oh, if I'm incorrect, I have to take a shot. Why not? But 3 lifelines. I can get 3, use it in a sentence, or I can cash in one of those lifelines for a phone a friend. So, I'm ready for this round of Words with Chase. I'm a little nervous because Marat and Matt both conspired against me to make these words. So if they're super hard, I'll probably just quit in the middle of this game. But
Some good ones.
we'll see what happens. So, Matt, hit
Are
me
you
with
ready?
Ready?
word number 1.
All right. Word number 1. Premonition.
Premonition is like a, it's like seeing the future. Like it's like a, yeah, actually,
yeah,
seeing
Yeah,
the future.
yeah, it's a strong,
You know
a
why I know
strong
that?
feeling that something is about to happen.
It's like, yeah,
It's the future.
It's
Correct.
It's like
Yes.
Matt Hardy, broken Matt Hardy used to say he had a premonition.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I know that word. Thank
There
you,
you go.
wrestling. Thank you, wrestling.
Well, that's like Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Word number 2. Indubitably.
Are you fucking serious? Was that you, asshole? you guys probably don't know what that word means. Indubitably.
I knew what that. I do know.
I know what it would. Yeah, I know
I'll take
what
the
it
shot.
You're not even gonna.
would.
Guess.
Oh, come on, guess.
Yes,
Think
you gotta
about
give a fucking guess.
indubitably.
Indubitably.
You don't-
Definitely.
Yeah, that's
Really?
correct. That's correct.
I can't believe you guys let me back in the game. I was ready to take the shot.
That's correct. That's correct.
Well, I don't want you to be a fucking pussy about it.
Well, yeah, no, you got it right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
impossible
ready
to
to take the shot.
doubt.
Thank
It's
you.
definitely.
Thank you for giving me a bone there. So right now, your boy is 2 for 2.
Yeah, that's a great job.
Okay. Word number 3. Egregious.
This word's been on here before, and I don't remember what it means.
Just try.
Egregious. Many, a lot.
That is
Wrong.
incorrect.
Fuck.
Incorrect.
Is it to agree? Is it to agree? You agree with someone?
Outstandingly bad. Shocking.
Oh,
Like that was an egregious loss. by-
ridiculous! I should have said.
That would have been close. Yeah.
Yeah. There it is.
Go, 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 go.
Go. Go.
All right. So at the moment, your boy is 2-1. 2-1.
Word number 4. Pompous.
Pompous. You pompous ass. Stupid.
Marat.
Wrong.
What? Really?
Yeah. It's acting irritatingly. It's like
You're
Annoying.
self-important.
Annoying. Stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, but stupid and annoying are two different things.
Yeah, that's not correct.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna.
Because
die.
you can be pompous. You can be a pompous, smart guy.
Yeah.
You know, I know everything.
Shot number 2.
2 and 2.
2 and 2. All right. Word number 5. Perpetual.
Use it in a sentence.
I have a perpetual problem.
Big problem. Large problem.
Not bad, but wrong.
Incorrect.
2 and 3. Take your shot.
Shot number.
Never ending or changing.
Shot number 3.
He has a perpetual drinking problem. Go, 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 go. Word number 6. Corroborate.
What?
Corroborate.
Not collaborate.
Corroborate. Corroborate. Corroborate.
I think he's got this one.
It's clobbering time.
Incorrect.
Use in a sentence.
2 and 3.
We need to corroborate our story.
So your story needs to be the same. So like,
Is that your answer?
No, I'm just saying that. So like corroborate.
I'm not gonna. If I explain the sentence,
Yeah.
that's giving you the definition.
No, yeah, your story.
No, so-
story has to be the same. Yeah, like same wavelength. Like agree on the same story. I don't know how to define it, but like I'm right.
He is correct.
Thank you. Woo!
Confirm or give support to.
Champ, baby. That's like if you get arrested and you did something really wrong, but like you and your friend are like, yo, we got to like corroborate our story.
3 and 3.
3 and 3.
Wow.
All right. Word number 7. Gregarious.
Fucking Gregarious.
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 You have one lifeline left.
Outrageous.
Ooh, no. Incorrect.
Incorrect. Incorrect. Sociable. Fond of company.
Oh, I'm gregarious. Shot number 4.
I'm going to give you a layup for the next one.
Thank you.
Word number 8. Ridicule.
3 and 4.
3 and 4.
Ridicule is like to make fun of. Like,
Correct.
Correct.
4 and 4.
I think I got one more shot.
4 and
before
4.
I die.
Word number 9. Home stretch. Repository.
I'm going to use my phone a friend.
Who you calling?
My brother.
Hey, Chase, what's up?
Hey, I need your help.
Okay.
I need your help with a word.
Okay.
So we're on the podcast right now, just so you know. I know I didn't give you a heads up because I didn't know I was doing Words with Chase. It was a last-minute decision. But I'm on word number 9 right now. And I know you have a college degree, so you're smarter than me.
And I've been drinking.
You have?
Yep.
Should I call someone else?
No, it's perfect for Words with Chase.
Okay, good.
Repository.
Did you hear that? The word is repository.
Repository?
Yes.
Repository.
Like a place to store shit.
Correct.
Yes! Fuck yeah! I fucking love you so much.
All right, have fun.
All right, thank you. Love you. Bye. I will. Bye.
Word number 10. Recluse.
All right. Recluse?
Recluse.
That's almost like, it's like exclusive kind of like, I want to use it's like alone, like.
Correct.
Yeah, it's like Patrick Star. You live alone, right? You live alone.
Correct. 6 and 4. You won.
But yeah, all right. Your boy just went 6 and 4 in Words with Chase. Thank you guys for taking a little easy on me. Not really, though. Those were some hard fucking words. I just fucking got a little lucky sometimes. My lifeline helped me out. This edition of Words with Chase is now over. Thank you, boys, once again for both joining me.
Absolutely. Love to come back.
Love that for you. Love that for you.
Gilbert says it
Yes.
all the time now.
Yes.
All right. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in once again to this episode of the Garage Boozing Podcast and Words with Chase. At least I did better than... Actually, in high school, that would have been failing because it's 65%. But in the world of garage
It's
boozing...
not even 65%. You just failed that. It's 60%.
Correct, but 65% is passing in high school is what I'm saying.
Oh.
So I'm saying in high school,
didn't
that
get
What is
was...
that? What is that? A D? D plus?
No,
No, it's
that'd
a
be
D.
that'd be
That'd be a D.
minus.
60.
That's a D.
Oh, I'm a
That's
D.
a
No, I'm an F, technically.
You're an F. 65 is a D minus.
Oh.
65 is
No.
a D minus?
No, there's D and
65 's
D
gotta
plus.
be a
There's
D.
no
I know
D
it's
minus.
So it's a D.
Yeah.
It's gotta
A D.
be
It's a big D. It's a fucking big,
It's a
huge
big
D.
old D.
Yeah, it's a big D.
Jesus Christ.
Just
All right,
call me
anyway,
Matt. A lot of people mix this
You just
up.
get a big old D with a 65.
we'll see you nerds next week. Woo! What an episode. I knew you guys were going to love it. Marat is so funny. Matt, so funny. Both of them together, what a combination for the Garage Boozing Podcast. I will absolutely... Well, we know Matt's coming back for sure. Marat, you're definitely going to come back as well. Thank you, boys, so much for joining me. That was a fantastic time. But all right, folks, please don't forget the absolute number one way to support the brand. Buy some merch. We've got hats, we've got hoodies, we've got t-shirts, we've got sweatshirts. You name it, we got it. So you can support the brand right now at www.garageboozing.net. And please do not forget to follow us on all of your favorite social media accounts at Garage Boozing as well as YouTube. And last but not least, you know what to do. You got to hit that follow, subscribe, like, whatever the hell the button is on all of your favorite podcast platforms so you can be notified as soon as a new episode is released. But guys, I cannot thank you enough for your continued support week after week. I'm glad I'm giving you so much entertainment, and you guys mean the world to me. None of this would be possible without you. So with all of that being said, it looks like we're out of time. Folks, I'll see you nerds next week.
Ladies, gentlemen, and nerds. Do you have what it takes to be a guest on the fastest growing, alcohol chugging, and nonsense talking podcast? Well, now is your chance. The Garage Boozing Podcast has new guests every week, and you could be one of them. Just simply log on to www.garageboozing.net. Click the Be on the Show tab and submit your information. It's that simple. Join the boozement or be a loser. Don't miss your chance because we're taking this to the moon.